Yo, 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 what's up, Guardians? It's This Week at Bungie 3/29, 2018. So, this is their This Week at Bungie. If you don't know what it is, it's just a little discussion. They talk about the things that are happening during Destiny 2 during the week. And they just released it after the big, huge 1.1.4 update. And it's got some really cool stuff on it. I always try to do the TWAB when it's important. I try not to put a TWAB up here if it's just some random nonsense, unless I just have no content at the moment. Because I don't want to just feed you just what they're doing, just trying to pass time. I try not to do that. But this is a good one, and I wanted to bring it up, even though I'm in the middle of a bunch of videos right now. I try to put it up here in time when I can. So let's just read it a little bit. I'll show you a couple of their little videos. We'll talk about it. If you haven't heard, Destiny 2 just got a pretty substantial update. There are changes to your abilities, your weapons, gameplay in the Crucible, rewards in the Nightfall, and more. To give us a taste of the human element behind game development, design lead Josh Hamrick sat down in front of a camera to represent the team that worked on this new update.
We have heard the feedback of my guns don't feel powerful enough. I don't feel powerful enough. And so we looked at everything. We looked at the way you move, the way your supers come back, and especially the way the weapons play, right? We looked at hand cannons and sniper rifles and shotguns. We looked at the big montage weapons that you would see in Destiny 1, the crazy snipes and shotgun plays and even hand cannon plays, right? And so we went back to the board and looked at everything and just said, like, hey, here are a couple weapons that we feel like are in a really good spot. And by really good spot, they're kind of hot, right? Like they're probably too hot for D2. In D1, people would have said, probably correctly, that means we would nerf those things. They're nails that are sticking up out of the board, and we would have hammered them back in to be even with the board. For this update, we did the opposite. We said, these things are hot. Let's bring everything else to them. And so we started raising each thing up, whether it be in PvE or PvP. We've also learned the lesson of don't sand the coolness down, right? Like leave the jagged spikes of personality in there. Multiple subclass movement modes for both Titans and Warlocks got touched. They're unique and fast now. Some of the supers that have been underperforming have been touched and made significantly better. Arc Staff, looking at you guys. The Crucible team has come in and dumped in a bunch of power ammo changes to like speed up the pace of the game. Respawn times have come back faster. Character movement is way faster. Way faster. Just seeing the way that changes the flow of the matches and the stuff that people are able to pull off, like I fully expect videos to start dropping that just show some ridiculous plays. Like hero moments are back. Like I honestly believe that. I believe that like in the combination with the power weapon changes and the speed boost, like they're like moving at 1,000,000 miles an hour and like jumping through the air and then pulling off headshots, and like we're gonna see some crazy shit. You know, we're taking risk, but I think, you know, if I want to kick myself while I'm down here, like it's not like we haven't introduced obnoxious bugs into the game before doing the other approach. So like, what's the worst that could happen? So for tomorrow's update, we've drastically increased your super regeneration. Weapons are gonna hit harder. Like abilities are gonna come faster. Hero moments are gonna make a return. This is a motion towards what we all believe is the right direction. And I think this update, especially for Sandbox, is by and large the biggest version of that, right? Like there are multiple things that are based in community feedback that have come to us fairly loudly, and that we've tried to like say, okay, we hear what they're saying, we trust what they're saying, we also believe in those things, and we want to make a game that we all love.
Pretty sweet, huh? So let's actually take a look at what they actually look like during the gameplay.
It's time, Guardian! Rumble. Watch your back, Guardian. No one else will. Mayhem, how will you fare against utter chaos?
Iron Banner.
But phenomenal!
Not too shabby, if I say so myself. If you're a person who likes Destiny 2, just playing it, just enjoying playing it, even though there's not a whole lot of content going on right now, you will absolutely love this update. I know there's a lot of naysayers right now, and you know what, I'll be honest, I love Destiny, playing it, and I've, loved Destiny 2, playing it as well. In terms of the whole Destiny franchise, the gameplay, you just can't beat it. And this right here is absolutely what this game needed. I felt like I just didn't get my super enough, and I'm the type of person that I like to slam, I like to throw shields, I like to throw hammers as much as I can. So as soon as it's available, I'm using it, whether it's on PvE or PvP. I'm rotating supers for the team. That's how this game was meant to be played. So I hope you enjoyed that little clip that they created. I think it's really cool. So they're pretty much saying that, like, okay, here's, that's what the game looked like, okay, and that's the direction they want to go. Now, this is really cool. This is one of the main reasons, I'm so excited that I wanted to bring this to you guys. So they're talking about, here's, okay, Drain Unchained, okay, oh, this is good. Okay, I'm going to just read it for you. If you have been paying attention to our development roadmap, you may have noticed that exotic weapon changes will be part of the next evolution of Destiny 2. We felt like now was a good opportunity for a little show and tell, right? Show and tell. Ooh, we're getting close. First off, senior designer John Wyszynski is here to tell you a little bit about the changes. Hello, everyone. I'm dropping by for another tease of an exotic weapon tuning work being done for 1.2.0. Today, we're talking about the Sturm and the Drain. Now, if you've ever played with the Sturm and the Drain, you know that pretty much how it works is you use one, swap to the other, and while you're using the other, it refills the ammo of the other weapon, right? Really cool. Okay, Drain is the sidearm, and then Sturm is the hand cannon in your kinetic slot. Drain itself is in your energy, just in case I didn't make that clear, and if you have not obtained it yet for some reason this far into the game. So what it does now is, I'm going to read this to you. Okay, as standalone weapons, both Sturm and Drain have had their base stats improved for ease of gameplay. Drain now has Rampage and a maxed out magazine to help rack up the sidearm kills quickly. Amazing! The true payoff comes in the overloaded Sturm magazine. Check this shit out. Overflow rounds in Sturm now have a damage boost of 1.8 times. This allows for a significant damage increase in PvE and a crispy precision 2 taps in PvP. Just don't miss. Let's see it in action, guys. Oh, God. It's so crispy, dude. Oh, my gosh. Absolutely fantastic. I had to talk on that one. I was trying not to hold it in, but it's so good. Whew, that was fantastic. That was really the main reason I want you guys to see this video, I'm not going to lie. Or see the This Week at Bungie. So talking about having a companion update, where you can see your stuffs. But that's about it on that terms. I don't really want to go too much into that. It's just an update for your app. Honestly, I would recommend using PC apps and such. But anyways, long live the king. Apparently, New Monarchy cannot be defeated, is what they're saying here. Which I really wish we could get off their high horse, Maybe they need to just come with, better looking armor for the other two or something. I think that's what a lot of it boils down to, was the actual armor for New Monarchy looked better in terms of the ornaments. And that's true. It actually changed the aesthetics of the the armor. Instead of Dead Orbit, like my favorite, that just looks like somebody's put 3 lines of paint on it. And then Future War Cult's just another paint job, which is kind of crappy. But anyways. Also, note that there's a Bungie bounty, 4418 at 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Pacific. Platform is PC, and the game type is Mayhem. If you beat these guys, you'll be rewarded this emblem. So get in there, Guardians, and try to take them out. And then also, they promote these people who have been getting these super ridiculous high scores in Nightfall because they've been doing the Lost Sector cheat. But, you know, it is what it is. Let them play the game, right? But anyways, guys, it's been great. It's been wonderful. I hope you enjoyed this week at Bungie because there are some great things. And I'm going to end this note on this video again because it's super sweet.